Now, we were fortunate that these pictures of the log, horse logging came through the fire all right. And then you got the chainsaws. And this was a reciprocal.
Oh,
chainsaw,
okay. It worked like a saw back and forth.
But it's very expensive blade. So Romeo Claire really liked it, but the expense was this started getting your cheaper stuff. And then this one is not necessarily from local, though I've seen some trees that they could use it on.
Yeah.
The one down here is one that you had to have a whole shoulder harness on.
Wow.
Because it was so heavy. But it was for cutting logs that were already on the ground. It wasn't a tree cutter, so they would go down that way. And that was from Geraldton. And then that was a sharpener.
Oh.
These are the felt booties. They're Finnish, part of our Finnish heritage. These were sock stretchers. In other words, when you washed the whole sock, you put it on here, or you didn't put it on your foot again.
That's true. A few of those in our
When we
in our
first
house.
got our first dryer, first washer and dryer. Okay, washed all my brother's socks up and I put them in the dryer and they come out.
That was a surprise for the dryer.
Because I just hated washing socks by hand. So, yeah, so much for that idea. You got all new socks. This is underwear, and the underwear was given to the prisoner of wars people that were used in the logging because we were short on men. So they offered work to the prisoners of war.
Okay.
And not necessarily had to be prisoners of war. There were the interned Japanese were also working in the bush. And the ones that were treated so well here, they came back. Or they never left. So it was, yeah. And then this is a fly bar. This is, you put that over your sleeping bag, keep the mosquitoes out at night. I guess that one would keep out the no-see-ums too.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
You need that, almost a silk.
And where's the story on the accordion there?
So that's a fly bar.
What's the accordion there? That's from...
What date?
Yeah.
Good question. Probably would be what, 40s and 50s.
Cool.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
The accordion here?
Oh, the accordion.
You've got 1924 written on there, yeah?
Yeah, that one. Yeah, because I can, some of these I can look up on the internet and get the
Cool. Where did the
picture and whatever.
Where did it come from? The accordion.
Pardon?
Where did the accordion come from?
Whose was it?
I have no idea. I don't know offhand.
Okay.
It's cool.
Sometimes things show up and I never know
Yeah.
where they come from.
This barrel, Betty,
Oh, yeah.
that's a
barrel.
fancy,
Yeah. That one was where they mixed up a sort of a brew and took it out in the fields to the hay makers. And a lady from across the way recognized it right away, like across the lake, and she was going to send me the recipe for what goes in there.
molasses,
But
water,
anyway,
and sugar. You know what they were making.
Yeah.
Whatever. Anyway,
Nobody came
so-
home from the fields after that.
Yeah. So that was.
Brew pot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's smoked up. So some things smoked up and others burnt, crisped, and but that was in the 50s. That was what you sprayed around for mosquitoes and stuff.
Yeah.
And if you smelled Avon Skin So Soft, That's fly tox. No wonder that you put it on and you don't get any flies with
Same,
that.
same
Because you
ingredients.
never forget the smell of fly tox if you've ever smelled fly tox.
Wonder if that was DDT.
It was likely pretty deadly stuff.
So over here, Betty, this,
Okay.
I know these, I recognize those barrel staves.
Yeah.
They came up from the Black Sturgeon.
Equining. Oh,
I think those are the ones I gave you.
yeah. I was just trying to figure out how in the world you said that name.
Escanonwatton.
Excanom.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
those were in the sand on Escanonwatton.
Cool.
So,
You can see where the
Yeah.
bands,
One around.
yeah, you can see where the banding cinched into on them. From both of them there, yep.